Hello and welcome to Minigame Monday. We are now in August. It is August 4th, 2025, and we are getting to the end of our January set of prototypes that I'm sharing puzzles featuring. So this one today is going to be a jigsaw puzzle featuring titles that were posted on the website for January 2025's Protospiel Online session. And as I am hosting this, we are coming up on August Protospiel. That's going to be the 22nd through 24th of August, Friday through Sunday. That link to get badges is there in the chat. If you need to get your badge, our early bird sale goes until next Monday, so I'll need it again next week's Minigame Monday. And let's go over to the poll now that we'll be doing for this session. You can, let me get you the link to play this jigsaw puzzle yourself if you'd like, or share it with your friends. And let's get into what sorry, I need to sound off somewhere. Okay, sorry about that. What games are covered here? So we've got Witch's Woods, Rex Regnant, Tricky Bara. Sorry, I'm moving this around a little. Too Greedy, Trim the Tree, Cozy Kitchen, Soccer 54, Tin Punk Alley, I Love Trash, Hands, Cargo Stack, Tricks and Treats, Counterpoint, Kingdom or Bust, Let's Split Dad's Estate, Knotted Wild, Domino City, Parterre, Rich F's Playing with Spare Yacht Money, Rank and File, and Underleaf. So this puzzle is created with Amuse Labs Puzzle Me, and if I want to see the image, I can open it again here, but I'm mostly going to keep that closed, and I'm going to use the Show Me Edges tool to speed things up a little bit. Yeah, I've been talking during these sessions of solving or like assembling the jigsaw puzzles about how this set of puzzles for the January 2025 games are a little, they're all askew, and there are more colors in this set of pictures than there were in the ones that I did for the August 2024 prototypes. And I'm liking more colors than the ones for August 2024 were kind of a purple blue motif. And these are more pastel rainbow colors, more colors, but it was much more time consuming to build. This actually was the first set that I created, and then I went back and created August. And I learned from creating this that it's quite time consuming to have them all askew like this. Instead of in straight lines, I have to scooch them around, resize, and it's much faster to resize them if they're in a kind of a brick pattern. And so I'm thinking I'm gonna make the next set that are for the May 2025 puzzle titles in a jigsaw puzzle. Is this trick? Okay, yeah, that's nothing between. Still straight across, but try to use more colors. And I've been saying too that my intention is to get these all batched, way in advance, like shortly after May. Well, the May event is fresh in my mind. But this summer we hosted Panel Spiel, and that took a lot of my bandwidth, especially because it's a new type of event and there were a lot of new decisions to make. So I still haven't made the puzzles for the May session. And I think I'm going to show how I make them. I'm going to, I think, do kind of a co-working stream called Making Minigame Monday this week at Honestly, I don't think I'm gonna plan it ahead very much. I'm gonna do it just in whenever I get to working on it, I'm gonna start a stream impromptu and see if I can let people see my workflow for that. And I mean, a lot of the work that I need to do for getting all that ready is actually more marketing tool based, staging the posts, the social media posts about it, because ultimately I'm making these puzzles to have a natural reason to say hello uh, on social media every week. So a big part of the work that needs to be done is making those posts. Now, the first time that I made everything, I wait a minute, yeah. Oh, I don't know. I had it in my mind that the Rich F's game was this light purple, but it's this pinky purple. Okay. So I was a little confused there. Yeah, money. This is Rex Regnant, and yeah, money. There we go. Yeah, so I spent a lot of time actually making, when I made the first, I batched 2 at once last time, so I'm trying to get a feel for how long one session will take to batch. And I did 2 together last time and made a lot of decisions and built all my tools for batching. So it'll be an experiment to see, just like when I solve these puzzles, if I can get them done in under 30 minutes, which is my goal for the length of these Minigame Monday streams. I'll be seeing how quickly I can get the batch done. It'll be a race. But you will see my very large, many column spreadsheet that auto populates to create a bunch of like standard messages about the puzzles. Get the right link for the puzzle, get the right date and type of puzzle, describe what kind of prototypes would be featured in the puzzle, all that kind of stuff. Oops, no. Here we go. Witch's Woods. And get the dates right and everything too. There's a kind of a standard way I talk about it, but everything is a little different and fresh every session. So this is maybe it's going around very heavily in marketing circles that the right way or the smart way or whatever to create content for social media is to have AI build it for you. But there are other ways to mass produce it. I've used or produce it quickly and efficiently. It's not only just farming it out to a mindless AI that's, mindless, soulless AI. I really have come to feel that using AI and reading stuff written by AI makes me feel like I'm living in a dystopian world, frankly, where human connection is not prioritized. So I don't want to use it, certainly not for a final. I can kind of understand using it for ideas, or so you're not starting from a blank page. But yeah, I don't want to be using it for final versions of anything like that. Playing. I think that's right there. Okay. So Witch's Woods, I believe, is Emily Vincent's continuation of what started as cross stitch. And then, let's see, this might be it. No, it might be part of it. No, because it is close to a blue one, but that doesn't look right. Yeah, cross stitch was about, creating a grid that formed a picture and a really fun playing with. There we go. A really fun draft mechanic that was kind of polyomino. Drafting squares, though, that were in a polyomino shape, right? Came out of Cross Stitch, but the game Cross Stitch was making people want to be perfectionists too much, and that theme was bringing out perfectionism in people that Emily wanted to discourage, so switched to another theme. And that one I'm excited to see how it turns out, because there's a piece behind here. Get that out. Because yeah, it's a really fun and unique drafting mechanic. There's Rich. This one is a nice big block of all the same color I keep finding. There we go. Those first. This one I have not play tested, but I know no, that can't be right. One that Zach Hoekstra created. I need some purple with orange above. I feel like that piece is lost. There, I see it. It's up top. Right here. Yeah, I kind of thought Witch's Woods would be easier to find because it's clearly got some orange up in the corner. It's not popping out at me though. What's the underleaf? Tricky Borrow will have yellow at the top. This one might be it. Yeah. Cozy Kitchen also is a game from Emily Vincent. So this is the one that got all of Emily's games from the listing put in it. Yeah, and I'm pretty I decide which titles to put together sort of completely randomly based on the order that they were put in, and then what fits on the page. So I'll get like one really long one, and then I try to have not too many long ones on the same puzzle. Like the length of characters in the title is a big part of what helps me like spread them out. So it's not necessarily the case that all the games from one designer will be in the same puzzle, but because they get usually entered around the same time, it's common for them to be close. I feel like I should take a look at the picture again to tree. Okay, or no. Is it tree? It's Domino City, I think. This one probably is part of that one. Domino. There we go. That one, I believe, I remember reading it close to the bottom. I bet it's down here. No. Oh, yeah, this is, sorry. That was confusing me. It's right there. Yeah. So we have like a yellow and a green. Oh, Trim the Tree is what this one is. Here we go. Oop, come here. I wonder if you can hear the marching band playing behind my house. They're running their scales right now, and the drums are going. It is something that I have in my life about, I don't know. I might overestimate it. On Saturday mornings, I hear them playing at about 8 a.m. in my bedroom. with their drums going and everything. Um, one of my friends told me I should just lean into it and make a podcast or something called Heather and the Band that I would do during band season. But yeah, it goes on for oh, this is part of Counterpoint, for several months. I'm not sure that it's a whole 6 months, but it's probably 4. The band that's playing now is actually the one that belongs to the high school that I attended. I live right behind the high school I graduated from. And that high school takes its marching band very seriously. Counterpoint. And wins a lot of state championships and stuff. So they're, on the one hand, I'm grateful about the band being a really good thing for the kids who go to that school. I watch them practicing, and I can see it out of my kitchen window, and really the window right behind me faces the field where they're practicing. My kitchen is over there and also faces out that way. And marching band is really it's a mixture of athleticism and using your mind and being artistic kind of all at once. So I think the kids who participate are probably really, this is Tin Punk Alley, I think. Is this right here? Almost looks right, not quite. No, that's Punk right there. Tin Punk Alley. Here we go. Yeah, so and I have in my local board game group, one of the people in that group is her son is like starting now, I think his 2nd year. I know he's out there. He's among the players starting his 2nd year in marching band. And she told me that at this high school, the marching band kids are more popular than the football players. They're more like revered by the other kids, which is just funny to think. So it's because they win those championships and stuff. And so it's really, and it's sought after to get to be in this band. So maybe Park. Yeah. Where's soccer 50? This looks like it's soccer, maybe. But also it is pretty disruptive. And I think I've been told, at least when I'm on Discord calls and stuff from people on the other side, my microphone is supposed to be one that only picks up sound close to it, but I don't think it actually. I think if things around you are loud enough, they come through and I can hear it crystal clear sitting here. So that's something that I love my neighborhood very much. But this is one thing that is a downside I have to accept about it. Toppings, I think, is what this one is. I don't see the other pieces of it though. Or Too Greedy. No, that's why I can't find it. Yeah, I remember now. That was up near the top. Wonder if this is it. Yeah, okay. And I think there might have been Tricks and Treats. Tricks and Treats. Yeah. Treats. A couple of different things that look like tree in this. Pieces that look like the word tree. Here we go. Okay. I'm trying to remember what this one is. I just read them all out loud and I can't remember. Would this be the bottom of Tin Punk Alley? Right here? Yeah, okay. Sweet. Trim the Tree. Where was that? Oh, no, it's... Okay, no. There's lots of TRs, I guess. Trim the Tree I need just the end of now. That might be here. Yep. Okay, so that must be up here. And this is here. Sweet. Oh, soccer is on the edge. That's why I was having trouble finding that. I'm still looking for that Witch's Woods piece. It's got orange and red. Here it is. No. That might be here. Okay. Huh. Here? Yeah, orange and red and no blue. There's one more piece that might have a little tiny bit of orange. Here we go. There we go. Tin Punk Alley. These look like they go together, even though I can't remember the word that they're writing. Tack. Also, Domino City is still missing its D. This one's probably the end. There we go. Bus, okay. Oh, there we go. Cargo stack. Soccer, maybe? There we go. Hands is that one. Remember that one now. Cargo. There we go. Maybe, yep. Blue one with a little corner. There we go. There's hands. Is there anything back there? Okay, this is, you don't drop them on the floor here, but they can get hidden under under that more easily. Parterre. Oh, parterre is what this one is. Okay. And counterpoint is about right there. Da 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 da. The band. It's the beginning of band season now, so I'm not quite as like tired of it as I will be, I think, in about 3 months. During August is when they really, like, before they go back to school, they're out there daily during the weekdays. Maybe not a whole 8 hours a day, but about 6 hours a day, like running musical drills, and also sometimes I don't hear the music because they're out there doing athletics, so they'll be ready to carry their instruments and march around, or they do just it's kind of it's a whole choreographed number, and they're working on the same choreographed number all season until they go to their competition at the end. And of course, yeah, homecoming and football season and stuff is at the beginning of the school year, so they're also getting ready to do all the football games as soon as school gets in. Yeah, so it's a big commitment when kids decide they want to be in this band. And it's especially all the time during the month of August, and it gets a little less when they're busy in going to their actual classes during the day. So it probably won't be going on when I'm recording Minigame Monday for more than a couple more weeks. We shall see. And I also will plan to take Labor Day off for Minigame Monday, and I need to decide if I'm going to do Minigame Monday the day after Protospiel online. Usually I've, stayed up really late, helping people close out their games on Sunday night for Protospiel online, and sleeping in on on Monday is better. But I did run one of these so that I could reorganize some other things in my schedule last Protospiel weekend, and I made it. So I'll have to look at my wider schedule and whether, when I'll be traveling and how many Mondays I need to take off, and decide based on that. But yep, you can create your own puzzle with any image you want. It's very easy. You can set the number of pieces. I think I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. That's more pieces than I thought I had done. But anyway, yeah. You can make it. I could have made these much tinier and made it harder, or made them fewer pieces and made it really easy. But I made that medium difficulty. All right. Well, thank you for joining me for Minigame Monday. And I hope you enjoy putting the puzzle together yourself. And keep an eye out on our Twitch calendar. We will be also playing House of Danger with Robert Cole, and you can come and speak directly to us in our Discord channel while we're playing. Your voice won't be on the stream, but ours will, and we'll kind of reiterate choices you're helping us make. That's meant to be a community hangout time, but I'm also recording it on Twitch so that people can watch the backstory, because House of Danger is a choose your own adventure board game. So there are 5 chapters. We're going to do 5 sessions of House of Danger, and then after that, Battle with the Power Master or something like that is the second one in that series, and it also has 5 chapters. So we'll be doing that for the next couple of months in our Discord, and you can watch the back episodes of that on replays on YouTube if you want to get caught up. And yeah, once again, don't forget, Protospiel Online August is coming up in just about 3 weeks, or a little less than 3 weeks. And we have 1 more week of early bird pricing available. So if you're planning to come, get on top of that, get your badge squared away, and we will see you there. Have an excellent week. See you later.